Good morning everyone. I welcome you all to my science class. In our previous class we have learnt about physical changes. So let us move on to the next topic known as change in state, that is heating. When you heat, what are the changes that happens in different states of matter we are going to see. The aim of today's class is explain why heating of materials causes them to change their states of matter. So when materials are heated, their forms, the different states of matter changes. Why is it so? Let us see in today's class. So, have you ever wondered why ice melts? Have you ever wondered why an ice melts on its own? What makes water change into water vapor? So, let's find out why ice melts and why water changes into vapor. So, in today's class, we are going to see the different changes of matter when it is heated. Understood? See, matter can change their form from one to another while heating or while cooling. These are called as the physical changes. There are different such changes of matter which happens. So, the few are discussed in today's class. The first physical change of matter is melting. Next is boiling. The next one is evaporation. And we also know about sublimation. So what exactly I am going to do is, I am going to define what exactly melting is. So the process of changing of a solid into a liquid using heat is called as the melting. So what is melting? When you melt a solid object using heat, then it is called as the melting. Okay. Examples are melting of ice, butter, chocolate or gold, etc. comes under melting. Here you have to remember that we are going to melt a solid using heat. That is very important. Next is, what is boiling? How can I define boiling? Boiling is nothing but it's a process in which a liquid changes. So we are going to boil the liquid into gas due to heat. So when you heat them, what happens is there is a change of liquid into gaseous form. So water changes to steam. So when you continue heating, it will start converting into gaseous form and it will release some steam. On heating, very important, is an example of boiling. So water changes to steam on heating is an example of boiling. Best example this. So the next one is evaporation. What is evaporation? It's a natural process in which a liquid changes into vapor even without heating. See, in the case of boiling, you need to heat them compulsorily. In case of evaporation, you don't need to supply heat. It happens naturally. It's a natural phenomenon. So, what happens is, it's a natural process in which a liquid changes into vapor even without heating. Even without heating, this evaporation can happen. For example, evaporation through the leaves. So you have seen in the leaves how it happens. Then, for example, water from the water bodies evaporate. Water from seas and oceans evaporate to form vapor, isn't it? So petrol, nail polish remover also gets evaporated when the bottle is opened. So all these examples comes under evaporation. The next one is known as sublimation. So what exactly is sublimation? So sublimation is a process where the naphthalene balls, camphor, odonil do not melt. So there is no melting stage here. Directly from the solid state it gets into a gaseous state, but this change directly into vapor on heating. So here you can heat it or the heat can be absorbed from the surroundings. If you keep a naphthalene ball in the bureau, what happens? After days pass, the naphthalene ball size will reduce. This is because it has absorbed some heat and sublimation has taken place. So all the absorption of heat can happen here. So these are a few which contribute to the changes of states of matter. Today we are going to do and show you the demo how solid changes to liquid and the liquid changes into a gaseous form. Please join me. So I have taken a tripod stand. This is called as a tripod stand. This is the mesh. I have taken a beaker. I have used a spirit lamp here. Can you see a spirit lamp? So to the beaker I have added ice. So what stage is the ice now? Now when I keep this ice for a long time, now ice is in the solid state. So I have kept this ice in my hand. Can you see the water dripping from my hand? Why is it so? The ice is melting now. What is happening to the ice? The ice is melting. So the ice which is in the solid state, the particles are moving to the liquid state and the ice is converting into liquid. Now I put this ice into this beaker. Can you see I have added ice to this beaker. Now I am going to lit this spirit lamp. I am going to lit this spirit lamp. Because for melting we need heat. I have to supply heat. So I am going to place this here. I am going to place this measure above this mesh. So I am going to keep this solid ice with the beaker on this. Now observe this demo carefully. See, as the heat is transferred from the glass to the ice, the water gets heated and gradually what happens? The solid ice starts melting, isn't it? So you would know the meaning of melting now. What is exactly melting means? The process of changing of solid into a liquid using heat. So I have to supply heat. I am supplying heat here. So what is happening here? What exactly is happening here is the beaker is heated up. The beaker is heated up. Can you see? Can you observe carefully? See, gradually it's melting. It's melting so well. Can you see here? It's melting. One ice cube has completely melted. See. It's melting so well. I am making the spirit lamp closer to the beaker so it melts faster. Can you observe? Now you can see that water is also boiling, isn't it? Water is also boiling. So the solid ice is melting and gradually the water which is melted, liquid form of water is also getting heated up. You can see the boils. Water is boiling and you can see some small boils coming in. Can you see? Can you see there? Look here. Can you observe carefully? Look here. You can see some small boils, bubbles coming out when it is boiling. Yes? So now the ice is melting. So the solid ice has converted and this has become a liquid water. So this is the change of state of matter. Now come on to the board. So what exactly has happened here is the ice cube which was in the solid form is converted into water. Now this water is in the form of liquid. Okay. So what did I do to convert this? I have applied some heat to this. I have applied heat. So this process is known as heating. Did you all understand? Now I have not stopped here. Again I have supplied heat to this liquid water and this liquid water is going to convert into gaseous form. So gradually you will observe some vapors coming out from the beaker. When you observe this vapor coming out from the beaker, you can see the particles moving apart, isn't it? So in the states or in the gaseous states, the solid particles are arranged closely. You have learned this from your previous class. In case of a liquid, what happens? The particles will have little freedom to move, isn't it? Whereas in case of gases, the here, you can understand that the water is converted from liquid form to the gaseous form. This process is known as boiling. Understood? And once again you can get back this vapors into water, into liquid or water. So this is the reversible process. In the previous class we have learned this is a reversible process, hence it is a physical change. Did you all understand? Hence it is a physical change. Melting of ice is considered as the physical change. Now I can show you that water has melted. See, when I place my hand over this, I can show you that the water is in this state. What happens gradually is the water will show some water droplets. I can keep my palm over this so that the water droplets will get collected on my palm, so that I can show you water vapors. Gradually I can show you some water vapor. Can you see here? Can you see here water vapors? Wait. Can you observe? Gradually what happens? Water vapors are collected. So let it keep boiling. So can you see here? If I close this beaker, can you see here? Now I can show you in my palm there are some water droplets which is collected. Look here. Can you see some water droplets in my hand? Can you see here water droplets? Yes. So this is nothing that this process is known as boiling. Okay. So I'll discard this. Okay. Now moving on to your board. Keywords: melting, boiling, evaporation. Open your workbook page number 29. So in page number 29, you have first question, change in state heating. Observe the change in the picture. Is there any change in the form or shape, appearance of a substance? Describe the change. What change is this? What is the name of this change? See, ice cube is there. You have to write. Picture B, what change is this? What demo is this we saw now? Next one, B question. Name the two changes shown in the picture A and B. What is the picture A called? What is the picture B called? You have to write. What is the difference between the two changes? What is the difference between melting and boiling? You have to write. Why does water change into vapor when heated? So when we heated, why did the water change actually? You have to write. Now for the second main question, name the process shown in the picture. How is it different from boiling? Look at this picture. This is an sources of water. So see, there is a sunlight and it is getting heated up. So what is actually happening to the water? So you have to write a name of the process, you have to write, and why this is happening you have to write, and does it need heat or not you have to write. Okay. So after this, for today's homework, you are going to read page number 33 from your content book. Okay. So in today's class, we have learned change in state on heating. We have seen different stages, different changes of states of matter, that is melting, boiling, evaporation and sublimation with the proper demo. If you have any doubts regarding this class, you can ask me through Google Classroom. Thank you. Have a nice day.